Okay, there we go. Check, check. 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Wait for a couple of people to come in first. Check, check. 1 2 1 2. I know I'm a little bit late right now. Sorry, y'all, man. I was running around today. So I apologize for being late. But I'm here. All right, so we're going to get this thing started. What's going on? What's going on? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Glad to see a couple of people up in here. Hopefully we get more people in the podcast, the show. Can y'all hear me good? Do I sound proper? Give me a thumbs up if I sound proper to y'all, man. If it sounds good to y'all, please let me know. I got the green screen, but definitely don't have it up yet. I have to learn how to use it. I still got it in a box. So today's episode, we're going to be talking about taking the wins and losses in this dog game. You know, a lot of people, let me see how it is. No, that doesn't look good. See, that's what happens when you're late. I'm waiting on my guest, Nick Angry Inc. and Jerome Tulin. Let me see if I guess we're gonna start without them, right? So today's episode, we're talking about taking the wins and losses in this dog game, and there's so many things that can make us want to quit. There's a lot of things that make us want to go harder, especially when we're winning and we're on top. You know, we want to go hard, you know, because we're excited. You know, we're on top of the world. You know, we get these ribbons, these trophies, have successful litters. But how do we operate when we're losing, when we're not getting ribbons, when we're not getting trophies, when we're losing pups and litters, losing dogs dying? You know, how do we stay up? You know, how do we navigate around that? That's what we're going to talk about today. So let's get it. So, yo, what's going on, everybody? I was over here bobbing my head. I'd like to thank my cousin Sean Threats for making that nice track for me, man, for this show. This is my cousin. He's gonna be making these intros for me from now on, man. I'm so excited, man. I got people in my life, man, to help support me on my platform, on this platform. Y'all thought that beat was dope, man. If y'all think that track was dope, that track was dope, man. Let me know, man. Let me know what y'all think about that track right there. Uh, Again, thank you, Sean Threats, one of the hottest producers out here in Rhode Island, man. I can't thank you enough, man. He just said he had the faith in me and my platform, man, and gave me a beat, man. And he said there's many more where that came from, but he's pretty expensive, so I got to come out of the pocket for it. So, okay, what's going on, everybody? I'm here to talk about the wins and losses in these dog games, in this dog game. Yeah, I've won a lot with shots fired. I won a lot with Siren the Temptress. I've had productions that I have that won a lot. A lot of my kennel partners have won a lot. Y'all know about Duval Bullies, man. That's what we do. We go in there and we win. But we don't win all the time. There's times where I've took losses well, and I've taken losses like a little girl. I'm gonna be honest, man. There's times I was so disappointed where I felt, upset, man. I felt, man, I deserve to win this, man. That dog didn't deserve to beat my dog, but that was earlier. That was earlier in my career when I first started showing dogs. I didn't know how to take a loss. I didn't, because I was winning so much. And, when I hit a loss, man, it was just like, yo, man, I didn't know how to take it. I didn't know how to take it. But, I had to learn, how to take those losses. I had my mentors come to me and tell me, yo, man, that is not the way, man. You're supposed to respond with a loss. You've won so much. You know what I'm saying? Just think about the people who traveled so far that don't win at all, but they still come to shows all the time. You see them at every show. They don't even win a ribbon. I'm not trying to pick on anybody, but he started winning later in his dog career, and that's our kennel partner Jerome Toolin. He was coming with us to shows, traveling all those hours, driving all of those hours, man, and he wasn't getting anything. He didn't even, he had to understand, I don't have the right dog. And until he got the right dog, he was just traveling with us, man, taking L after L after L until he started. Why? He was going to quit. We had to talk to him, man, man, Lo, don't do that. Your time is coming. I see your hunger. I see your passion. Your time is coming. Don't give up. And that's one thing that you definitely need in this game is a good supporting staff, man. Some good support. Friends, wife, family. It could be motivational speakings, videos, whatever it is, for you to get that motivation, for you to stay in the game, to keep your head up. Because we all have been there. We all have been there. I just went. When was it? It was in November. I went to Shreveport. I didn't win one show. Well, I won best grand champion and one show out of 2 days. Out of 2 days, I was pissed. I was heated. But you know what? I took it like a champ. I had to, man, because there was better dogs than mine there. There were, shots fired wasn't performing like he should have been, like the other dogs that were there. You know what I'm saying? And I had to take those L's. I had to take those L's straight to the chin. So it's hard to take a loss. It's hard to take a loss, especially when you're winning. But I have to keep in mind what keeps me up is the people that always come to shows, who I see come to shows, and they don't even win anything. They're taking third place. They're taking second place. Because second place, you're not getting any points. You're not getting any points for second place. So, those people are my motivation, looking at how positive these people are staying. They're just happy to be there. I've had people come up to me. I got my trophy sitting behind me. And I have set them up. Those are some of the trophies that I've won at these dog shows. Hold up. Set them up for the show. And I had to learn, because people would come up to me and say, man, I was happy to be in the ring with you. Man, I was happy to see you win that. And these are people who weren't taking anything. They might win second place, third place, but those ain't points. Those aren't points. And you know what? They're posting them up. They're happy. You know what? Maybe next time I'll get the first place. Maybe, a little bit more hard work, man. We'll get that. We'll get that first place. And just looking at these people, man, and saying, damn, man, I'm acting like a little bitch, man. I'm really acting like a little girl up here upset because I didn't sweep a show, or I didn't take 3 wins. I'm getting 1 win, one best in show, and, that's the competitor in me, gets disappointed. But, and you have to pull yourself and say, man, look, I can't win all the time. What's that post? What is this? I just want to soak in a show before I actually hit the ring. Get a feel, the constructive criticism from something I can't see in my dogs. Hey man, that's real. I mean, that's really what a show is, man. You're paying to get constructive criticism of your dog, whether it's a best in show, best grand champion, best in breed, best of winners, best male, whatever it is, best female, whatever it is. That's what you're actually doing. You're getting an opinion from a professional. And, you have to realize, man, you're not going to win all the time. You're not going to win all the time, man. It's not going to happen, man. Only dogs that I've really seen do that is the bear. Is the bear just destroying the whole for 1 year, destroying the whole ring. That's the only dog that I've really seen for a whole year that nobody was really showing up for the grand champion class to even compete against that dog. Only a couple of people, me and Anthony Gonzalez, man. We was the only people that was showing up to really get that smoke, with the bear. And we really wasn't getting any wins against that dog, but we understood, man, this is a special dog that we're going up against, but it's an honor to be up in the ring with this dog, so not just that, successful litters. I had successful litters, man. I had successful heats from females. So I have Nubia, a grand champion world star daughter. And that was my boss bitch in my yard. She was the one that was going to give me my hitters. She was the one. I was banking on her. Guess what? Prolapse. What's going on, Charles Horn? Prolapse. She had a prolapse, man. The inside of her was coming out of her vagina, man. And I didn't know how to take it, man. I was going to quit, because I put all my eggs in a basket with this female right here. This is the female that's going to set me apart from all of the rest of the dog world. Everybody that's doing breedings. She's going to give me my, she's going to give me the dogs that I want to go in there and destroy the show ring and to produce other good dogs, and when she had the prolapse, I was heartbroken. I was heartbroken. We had to get surgery. We had to get her fixed, but that basically taught me a lesson. That taught me a lesson on not to put all those eggs in a basket with one female. If you're in this dog game, if you're in it to win it, you're going to have multiple females. You're going to have 2, 3 females, 4 females. You're going to have co-owns, so you can navigate through whatever negative things happen within your dog career. And, that was a lesson that I learned. Prolapse, that hurt me bad. And I know a lot of y'all done had stuff like that, losing dogs in litters, but I had to bounce back from it. I have the a Fendi, who is a world star granddaughter, who I have to basically do an extra step to try to create Nubia something better than Nubia. And it's hard. it's hard, man. You know, I had to go back to the drawing board. My wife had to snatch me up. Like, boy, you better not quit. Because I was really thinking about quitting. I was really thinking about quitting, man. I was gonna sell all my dogs, and I was gonna just say, man, you know, this ain't for me, because it was like a blow to my stomach, man. You know, it hurt. It really hurt, and I had to figure it out, man. You know, I had my kennel partners telling me, man, you can't quit, man. You can't do that. You know, I had my friends hitting me up, man. I was depressed. Something like that will hurt you, man. You know, when you're putting all your eggs in a basket. Sorry for my all right, cool. Sorry for my droopy shirt. It was drooping, but now I fixed it up. You know, I have a good corner. I have good that's what you need in this dog game. You need good support. You need good support, because with good support comes good advice. You know, people that are seasoned, that it happened to, people who's been through those pitfalls, that could tell you, yo, I've been through the same thing, but look at what I've done. Look at how I bounced back. Let me try to fix this. All right. Boom. Look at how I bounced back. You can do the same thing. You know, come on, man. Come on. All right, cool. You can do the same thing. You can do the same thing. Just pull yourself up from your bootstraps, man. Get out of that get out of that darkness, you know, get out of that depression, because it can happen. And I know it's happened to some of y'all out there, you know, that you feel like, you know, I have this female, she either died, prolapse, some kind of infection that caused her not to have puppies, and that boom, there it is, right there. There it is. You know, now you want to just give up, you know, but, you know, I had to go back to the drawing board. I had to actually go back to the drawing board, and I had to figure it out. You know, now I'm about to do a breeding that is going to be just as good as that I was going to do with Nubia. So you definitely have to figure it out, man. You can't just let yourself down like that, man, because it's going to happen. The downs is going to happen. Listen, if you're out there and all you've had was successful litters, winning in the show ring, even if you haven't won in the show ring, if you had successful litter after litter after litter after litter, just be prepared. It's going to come. Something is going to happen to where you're like, damn, this is a blow. This is a blow, and it hurts. I don't know how I'm going to bounce back from that. But you're going to. You just have to keep your head in the game. You have to never give up. Never give up. Because if you give up, there's somebody's going to take your place. All the work you've done is just going to go to waste. That's what I just came to the realization of, is damn, all this work that I've done for all these years is just going to go to waste. If I just quit, if I just give up, it's just going to go to waste. So I had to keep my head in the game. I had to keep my head in the game, and I had to just bounce back, man. I had to listen to my kennel partners. I had to listen to my friends. I had to listen to my friends who you know, been through this before. You know, I had to lean on their words, you know, and just grind it out, you know, because if you don't, like I said, man, you're just gonna be in the dump. You're just gonna be in the dumps, man. So you just gotta find a way to get through it. I like to give a shout out to Healthy Dogs Matter. Y'all go check out healthydogsmatter.com, and y'all go check out Healthy Dogs Matter on Facebook. My boy Steven Jackson created it. I'd like to thank him. He's one of the people who him and Chewy are the people, two of the people who I rely on for a lot of advice, you know, and those are my brothers, you know. I like to thank y'all. So go check out Healthy Dogs Matter on Facebook and healthydogsmatter.com. It's what y'all need, man. You know, it's education there. Y'all go hit Steven Jackson up. He got a lot of advice for y'all if y'all need it. So yeah, back to what we were talking about. Um, I the second the second bad time that I had, a downfall that I had in this dog game, is that I've had successful litters. I've never had an issue with puppies or anything until like 9 months ago. I did a breeding with Fendi and Trifecta, which is owned by Jerome Tulin, my kennel partner. And everything was going great. Pregnancy was great. I did the AI myself. The vet said there's 8 puppies in there. Wow, 8 puppies. That's beautiful. We're gonna have another successful litter. Went and got the C-section for my dog because they checked her pelvic area and and her vagina, and her canal, basically not vagina but her canal, and she had a narrow canal, so she couldn't actually pass the puppies. So I had to get a C-section. Went to this vet that I relied on. Man, vet never did me wrong. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of suspect, some of the things they did to me, but I didn't even question it, So, we had the C-section. First off, it was like 52 days, 53 days. And the 54th day, it was going to fall on the weekend. So you know how that is. You're going to have to go to an emergency vet. You're going to have to pay $3,000-$4,000 for emergency vet to have a C-section. And, I had it, but I just didn't want to spend that much money. And the vet was like, they're good. They had x-rays. Their skulls look good. Their skeleton structure looks good. Go ahead and just do it. You can do it. What's going on, family? What's going on? Bull Breed Entertainment was popping. So I went on with the C-section, pulled the dogs too early. A week early. Not just that, but check this out. My dog, I came home. They said they was going to have to keep like 3 dogs because they were like kind of weak. So I was like, okay, it's not 8 dogs, but it's 6 dogs that came out. 6 dogs. So you know how sometimes they might overcount or miscount, the puppies that's in there. So I was like, all right, cool. 6 dogs. Came home. 2 of them died. One was alive. 2 of them just died. That hurt me. Never happened before. Not, I've had C-sections before, and when the vet calls me, oh, you have 8 puppies here, or you have 7 puppies here, 1 didn't make it, and I'm like, man, that sucks. But to have puppies die on your watch, man, that hurts, man. That hurts. It really hurts because I really care about these dogs. I really care about these puppies. I really love these dogs, man. If I could have it my way, none of them would go anywhere. I would have 1 million dogs in this house, but that can't happen. That definitely can't happen. Sorry, if I'm looking down, I'm looking at the comments. Y'all post up your kennels and where you're tuning in from. Definitely. That feeling sucks. When you lose a puppy, man, that hurts. You definitely don't want that to happen. So 2 dogs died. I had 1 at the house. They had 3 of them. They called me. Another one of your pups died. Hold on, let me put this laptop's about to die. All right. Good. So they said that's what's going on. So they said 1 of them died. It was just too weak. I was like, damn. Another one dies. I'm like, what's the hell's going on? what the hell's going on? So I start thinking, man, I shouldn't have listened to these people, man. I should have listened to myself. I put a lot of the blame on myself too. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I pulled them too early. You know, I had to put a lot of the blame on myself, and that's what sucks when you have to look in the mirror and say, man, it's your fault too. That hurts, man. But you got to man up and take it. You know, I had to take it. You know, it's my fault too. I couldn't put all of the blame on the vet because I could have said, you know what, I'm a wait. I'm a wait. So as time goes on, I'm like, all right, you know, my female's acting funny. She's just pawing at the bedding inside of her kennel. She's acting like she's nesting. And I'm like, man, what the hell's going on with her? What the hell is going on with her? She's nesting. She's nesting. So one morning, my wife took the dogs outside and my wife screamed. I mean, a blood curdling scream. Joelle. I can remember it like it was yesterday. So I'm like, what? You know, I run downstairs. I'm thinking something happened to her. And she says, look. She pointed at Fendi. There's feet coming out of my dog, out of our dog. There's feet coming out of her. There's feet coming out of her. Tony. Let's see, is that Tony? Is that you? Oh, my son. So there's feet coming out of Fendi. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? What the hell is going on? How is there feet coming out of my dog? So I call the vet. Listen, man, there's feet coming out of our dog. Like, what the hell's going on? They didn't pull all of the pups. How do you have a C-section? How do you have a C-section and don't pull all of the dogs? How does that happen? How does this happen? So we call a vet. Oh, no, that's just the placenta. She's just passing a placenta. That's what happens. Hell no. There's feet coming out of my dog. So they tell us to rush down to the vet. We rush down there. They took an x-ray. There's two dogs. The one that's feet's coming out, and there's another one. And this is a week after the C-section. So now it really sucks because I'm really kicking myself in my butt because I'm like, damn, I had these dogs pulled a week too early. This is all my fault. This lands on me too, man. This lands on me too. And it sucked. And so the vet came, they put us in a back room, me and my wife, and the vet came to us and said, there's two dogs inside of there's two dogs, the one that was coming out, and there's another one inside. Yeah, I was so upset, I had to walk out. Not finding them. Listen, they're in there. This is like really unheard of. Like, how does this happen? How did this happen? You know how people get struck by lightning? There's a small percentage of people who get struck by lightning. That's how I felt. That's how I actually felt. You know, it was a blow to my chest. It was a kick in the balls. You know, and I was like, yo, man, this is crazy. So our world is just spinning around. You know, it was two dogs that died in our care. One was strong. Two dogs died in their care. They let us bring the third dog home. That dog died. So I'm like, what the hell? The dog that she tried to pass died. But the dog that they opened her back up and took out lived. She's alive to this day. A monster. So two of the dogs lived out of 8. 6 dogs, 6 puppies on my watch. I feel on my watch. But the vet is the vet. The vet is to blame. The vet is also to blame, man. Big blame that goes on him, because how do you open up a dog for a C-section and you miss 2, not 1, but 2 puppies, and that hurt me. So, anger. Anger. I was ready to quit then too, man. Man, this is too much for me, man. This is too much for me. So we had another dog pregnant, Siren the Temptress. She pushed out 7 healthy pups for us. Her first litter, second litter. She pushes out 5 of them. She pushes out 5 of them. Good. Come on, baby. Come on, feeding her, ice cream, when she's starting to, the Breyers, vanilla ice cream with the vanilla bean. So we're feeding it to her, making sure, just to maybe like a tablespoon of ice cream to help her, Let me see what he said. I had a couple of bad experiences from the same vet in Rhode Island. See, I wasn't going to say the name. I wasn't going to say the name, but there it is. I'm not going to say the name, but y'all see it right there. Y'all see it right there. So Siren was pushing, and it was over like maybe 2 hours of pushing. And she just got tired, man. And I could see one of the puppies coming out, but whoop, back in. I was like, yo, we gotta go to emergency vet. We're not gonna play with this one. Went to emergency vet. They was like, she was just too tired. And this is the thing when puppies get stuck. This is what you're gonna go through. They're gonna give you a choice, right? We can either give her a C-section right now, or we can give her a shot. I can't remember the medication it is to help them pass the puppies. And they said it could work. It's a high percentage it could work, or it might not work. So we're like, you know what? We're gonna, give her the shot, because they didn't want to open her up because she can actually pass these dogs. Hold on. Hey, I'm sorry you had to go through that, man. Whatever bad experience you had to go through at that vet, I apologize, man. I don't want nobody to go through that. But back to what I was saying. So we let her get the shot, and they said she passed 2 puppies. She, passed. One died that was in the canal, and there was a healthy one. So they were like, we think that you should go ahead and let us do the C-section now so we can pull the rest of the puppies out. So they did that. The rest of the puppies came out. And this is within a week with 6 puppies dying, with the vet leaving 2 dogs inside of our inside of Fendi after the C-section, and having to go back so they can pull them out. This was so much, man. My wife was then saying, I'm done with this. I can't do this. Because we was watching puppies die. Our female going through our female going through what she went through with being tired and wasn't able to push out these pups. So, my wife was ready to quit. My wife was ready to quit. And I was ready to quit. But then I said, nah, this is part of the game. This is not, I'm not the only person that this has ever happened to. this is what I'm in this to win it. And you're gonna take losses. Just like in that show ring, you're gonna take losses. And these are we've been successful this whole time. But at once, boom, we got hit with it. We got hit with it. And you know what? It was a learning experience. Now that I look back at it, it was a learning experience. So now we know how to navigate. We know how to navigate through these situations. You know what? Be patient. Be patient. If we got to go to our emergency vet to get these dogs a C-section, even when they were scheduled for this date, hey, the hell with it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's not be too be too quick to do things. Let's be patient. Patience is the key with these dogs, especially when you're dealing with puppies inside of them. You have to be patient. There's a time limit, for when they shouldn't be in there and when they should be in there. And you have to abide by that. And that's what we learned. That was a big mistake that we made to agreeing on. They didn't hold a gun to us saying, "Oh, you got to pull these puppies." They didn't hold a gun to us. We could have waited, and uh we could have had this situation not happen to us. But guess what? You know, I was impatient, and I made the call, and that's just something that happened, and that's a learning experience for me. I lost 6 puppies because of that from beautiful breeding. So, that was one of my bad experiences that I went through at a vet, and it just helped me. It helped me grow. I know it might sound weird, but it helped me grow mentally. It helped me uh, have more understanding, have more knowledge, have more patience. Through this situation, I could have just hung it up, just like in a show ring, just like with the prolapse with Nubia. I could have just hung it up, but you know what? I had people telling me, nah, nah, don't hang it up. We need you. What's going on, Steph? What's popping? That's my homegirl right there. Was popping with the French Bulldogs. So you know, I had to I had to gain patience. This situation was meant to happen. Even though it's messed up to say it, this situation was meant to happen so I can gain patience, so I can gain understanding, gain knowledge. Hey, stop it. So I can gain all of this stuff, for the next time. So it can't happen again. It won't happen again. But the my female siren who got tired, I mean, sometimes that just happened. She was passing some huge pups from shots fired, and she just got tired, and we got her right to the vet, but it took a while for them. They had to wait, and do all of this stuff. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Fendi, stop it. So, going through all of that, you know, helped us. Tony, is that you? Come here for a second. Come here for a second. Put your stuff down real quick. Can you tell them? Come here. Can you tell them? Hey, stop it. Can you tell them? Hey, stop it. Stop it. Yo, that's live right there. Can you tell? Hey, get out. Get out. Stop it. Can you tell them how you felt when come here, come in the frame. Can you tell them how you felt when we lost those pups from Fendi?
Oh, it was her. I was heartbroken.
You was ready to quit, right?
I was. I'm still nervous now for Fendi. I'm kind of waiting to see what happens. I'm still on edge.
You know,
It happens.
yeah, hey, and she's the one that seen the feet coming out. How did you feel when you seen that?
I was very disturbed.
And this is her first time. I mean, she's not in the. This is our first time like dealing with dogs. Like as far as well, actually, that was our
Our
second,
third litter,
our third litter. That was our
but
third
the
litter.
other two went smooth. We didn't have no problems.
But you're going to get something to eat. So yeah, so yeah, but nah, they run the house, man. I don't put them up. What's up, Tony Cass? What's popping? Nah, yeah, it just says Facebook user. There's something that you have to click to basically get your name shown. So I don't even know who. It's a lot of y'all that just says Facebook user. You gotta let me know who you are. But yeah, so seeing my wife hurt, I'm hurt. I don't want to see my wife crying. I mean, she was torn. I mean, she was like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. And I'm like, baby, I need you. I need you in this together. You can't quit on me, man. You can't quit. We got this happens. This what happens. So, like my kennel partners were there for me, like she was there for me during the wins and losses in the show ring. I had to be there for her. I had to have her back. What's going on, Steph? I knew it was you. So I had to have her back. So that's one of the main things you need in this game is support. Out of all of this, all of the stories that I'm just telling you, or I just told you, support, a good support system in this game is what you need. If you don't have it, man, how are you going to pull yourself out from that dark place, man, when you get down there? You need that. You need these people in your life with anything in life. When you're down on your job, you're having a situation with children, family, whatever's going on. You need these people to support you. You need people in your corner that's going to say, yo, man, it's going to be all right. You know why? Because you're a winner. You know why? You're stronger than that. You know why? This happened to me and look how I got through it. Look, I'm still here. You need that. You need these people in your life so, they can pick you up. They can pick you up. You need it. So that's one of the ways you navigate through all of this is a support system. Without a good support system, man, it's hard. It's really hard. And I'm so happy to be a part of Duval Bullies, to be a part of Dirty Gang, to have people like Stephanie Andre there for me. People like uh, Steven Jackson, Chewy. I have a lot of people. I have judges that I can call. That I can call. Yo, man, I'm going through this, man. I'm there. You go. I see your name right. See, there you go. You hit that button. Whatever you hit it. See, your name's right there, Tony. So you definitely need, and sometimes it's going to take more than two to tango. It's going to take 3, 4, 5, 6, because my wife is going through this stuff real time, just like I am for the first time. Well, every bad experience we had, it was our first time. So we didn't know how to react to it. We had to rely on our kennel partners. We had to rely on people who's been through it before. Let me see this. I just took a big loss. Hold on, I'm gonna bring this up. I just took a big loss and almost gave up. You're definitely right. My wife and a couple of friends that didn't let me give up. Exactly. That's what you need. That's what. Please put your name up. You're just showing Facebook user. Hey, Antonio, man, I appreciate it. I'm there for you too. I'm here for all of y'all. Anybody that's looking at this, man, anybody that's looking at this podcast, I'm there for you. I'm there for you. If I can help you out in any way, if I can point you in the right direction, I'm there for you. And I'm not in it for the money. I'm not, I mean, it's good to make money in this dog game, but that's not what I'm in it. I'm in this for my legacy. I'm in these dog, I'm doing all of this for my legacy. I'm in this dog game to be great, to be one of the greats, to be mentioned years from now as one of the greats that ever done it. That's why I'm here. And I'm here to help people. So if I can help anybody else with their legacy, if I can help anybody else further their career in this dog game, man, I'm here for you. If you're in it for the love, I'm here for you. Even if you're in it for the money, I've given people advice I know were pieces of shit. I knew they were pieces of shit. But you know what? I couldn't let these people I couldn't let these people go through what they was going through without helping them. Man, I feel I'd be just a bigger piece of shit than them. Hold on for a second. Let me get a sip. I'd just be a bigger piece of shit than they are. Hey man, that's what I'm here for. You know how much, man, I can't tell you how many messages I get from all around the world for advice, for help, people who are new in this game that want to get notoriety, that's about to have pups. That dog is sick. Uh-oh. Hold on for a second. Whose dogs are sick. There we go. There we go. Whose dogs were sick and needed some kind of holistic medicine or you know, some kind of assistance for their dogs. See there? Yo, that's how I am, man. You know how many people I've given that recipe to for open pie mitra? You know how many people who's hit me up? I shared it. I shared it in all the bully pages. Here you go. I could make up my own mixture or sell it, or I could sell it. But that's not what I'm in this for. I'm in this for y'all. I'm in this to help the community. You know what's going on, Rob? That's my boy Rob Petrocca. He had a successful litter today. Him and Chino. Those are my kennel partners. I love y'all, man. These are my people. You know, he had a situation. He had to go. He was dealing with a lot. You know, he had to go get his female fixed. He did a breeding with shots fired. He had to get his female fixed. And he was down in the dumps. We had to be there for him. Here, man. Nah, man, you can't. Oh, man, it's gonna be all right, man. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. You can't. I need you. I need you. And I tell my kennel partners I love them. They're my family. They're my family. I wouldn't even known some of them if it wasn't for these dogs. Nick, Rob, Chino. Well, I've known Tone since Tone and Marco Garcia. I've known them since 1998, before the dogs. You know, so that love was already there. You know, uh, Jerome, Christian, or Joby. Who? Hell yeah, the Marshalls. I was about to say their names. The Marshalls, Kelvin and Eugenia. I love them. These are my these. This is family. You know, anybody that's buying a dog for me, I show them so much love. I check on these dogs. I check on the pups, making sure they're all right. There's people who said, you know what? I don't want to buy this dog. It got Dax in it. Man, I've directed them to other people with Razor's Edge, man, and check up on them, man. How's that pup, man? You know, how's everything? You know, this is what we need in this game. This is what I'm here to bring through my platform. This is what I want people to reach out to me, you know, through this platform. I want people to learn and not to go through the pits of and the downfalls that I went through this platform. I want people to be educated through this platform. It's not just going to be me on here. Soon we're going to have guests, but I wanted to have the first few episodes. I wanted y'all to I want y'all to feel me. I want y'all to know me. You know, I want y'all to know the things that I've been through. I wanted to give y'all my knowledge. I don't want y'all to think, oh, I'm just having people on here. This dude. Nah, I've been through it. You know, I've been in this game for maybe like 5 or 6 years. What is it? 6 years, babe? 6 years. Who? Bane? Nah, Bane's about to be 6. So 6 years we've been in this game. Almost 6 years we've been in this game. July, it'll be 6 years. And we thought, man, all of this is smooth sailing, man, until we had to go through the pitfalls. You know, and if you're in this dog game, it's gonna happen. You're gonna go through the pitfalls. You're gonna go through the hard times. You're gonna go through the losses of puppies. You're gonna go through the losses of dogs. You know, we haven't dealt with that yet, but we know it's coming. You know, dogs get older. Dogs, you know, I'd rather lose a dog from old age than to lose a dog from some kind of, you know, disease or, you know, some kind of messed up situation. No, I think I can deal with it better if it's just old age. You know, but you know, who knows? It, you know, things happen. You know, we got to be prepared for it. But I'm in this to win it. I'm in this to win it through puppies that die, through dogs that die, through wins in the show ring, you know, through dogs suffering through prolapse. I'm here. I'm here. And I'm here. Like I said, I'm here for y'all. Every last one of you. I'll treat you like you're my brother or sister. Just hit me up. You'll see. People are saying it in the chat right now. You know, I hardly knew Bishop Glavin. You know, I knew him through a mutual friend, but we became tight. You know, he's like, yo, I want to use shots fired. Even if he didn't want to use shots fired. Matter of fact, I was giving him advice before he wanted to use shots fired. You know, because I love this. I'm passionate about what I'm talking about. I'm passionate about these dogs. You know, but I had to learn. I had to learn how to take the wins, and I had to learn how to take the losses. I had to learn how to take the ups with the downs. And if we don't do that, if we don't learn how to do it, you're not going to make it in this dog game. You're not going to make it in this dog game. I've seen people. This is the number one sign of a loser. Always complaining on Facebook or social media. Always pointing the finger at somebody else. Oh, it's not their fault. Oh, it's the registry. They didn't pick my dog because of this. My dog died because I mean, at some point you got to go and look at yourself in America and look at yourself at your program. You know, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Should I go back to the drawing board? You know, how can I prevent this from happening again? That's where you need good people in your corner. You need solid people in your corner. Because without these solid people, man, I'm telling you, man, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to navigate. So that's why it's good to get a good mentor. Hit me up, man. I'll mentor anybody anybody I can. If you're in this for the passion, if you're in this for the love, the same thing that I'm in it for, I got you. I got you. I want this platform to be different. I don't want this platform to be like any other platform. I want this platform. I want to be the voice of the American bully. I want to be the voice. Hold up. Sorry about that. I want to be the voice of what's going on with these dogs. Like I said, I'm passionate, man. I'm so passionate about these dogs, man. I've cried when a friend of mine lost their dog, man. They lost their bully. And really not a friend of mine, somebody I just know. He called me and I spoke to him and he was crying, man. It hurt me. I've only known him through Facebook. I let him know, man, I care for you, man. I'm here for you, man. And this is what we need in this game. That everybody's not going to fall in line like that. Everybody doesn't have the same mind frame that I have. Even some of y'all watching, y'all have y'all self that you're interested in. You don't really care about nobody else. You just want to be great yourself, and anybody else they're just steps for you to get higher where you need to be. Hey, man, I got you, Antonio. Hey, I got you. Much love to you. Let me know where y'all are tuning in from. If you're showing as Facebook user, there's a way that you can actually show your name on there. Is an option before you come. You might have to back out, and there's an option where you can show your name, because I'm on StreamYard. And if you're on Facebook or YouTube, I won't be able to see your name. I know an hour hit, but we're gonna keep on going. Petersburg, Virginia, what's popping, Jason? Jason Singleton was popping, man. Albany, New York, Tony Cass. Albany, New York, what's popping, bro? Lamont, Colorado, what's popping? How y'all doing today, man? How y'all doing tonight? It's probably a little bit, the sun is probably still up out there. I'm not sure. Keelan, Texas, what's popping, man? Hey, man, thank you, man. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in, man. It's an honor to have y'all on here, man. Man, I don't know how I can bring this into words, man, because I really care about all of you. And I know that might sound weird, that I don't even know a lot of you personally. But if you love these dogs the way that I love these dogs, we're family. We're locked in. You got to deal with me at the cookout. Make me a plate, one of y'all. Make me a plate, especially for y'all from Texas. What's good, fam? Where you from? What's your name? All I can see is Facebook user. Come out. Come out and come back. And there's an option where you can have your name shown on there. I apologize. How's my new camera? Y'all like it? Look, you can see what's in the back. I got lighting that I didn't open up. Next week, I'll have my green screen up. I have a nice little background going on. What else? I got a new camera. Y'all like this camera? Nice and crisp. Picture nice and crisp. I put in a lot of money, man, for this podcast, man. I've actually spent over $700, man, just to have everything for this podcast. I'm not using my let me see if I can show y'all. Let me see if I can show y'all. Check this out. Hold on. This is how I was looking before. See that? Y'all see the background? Y'all see that? Let me see. This is how I was looking before. Let me see something. Yeah. Y'all see that? Yeah, I was like, yo, I got to step my game up. You know what? I got to step my game up for the people. So I went here. Boom. Boom. I went right there for y'all. You know, I'm learning. I'm on YouTube learning angles. Exactly. Look, I got to do better. You know, the lighting. This is for y'all. This ain't for me. You know, this is a good ambiance. You know, the background, you see the light. I bought those. I bought the ones behind under the TV for my wife. I got to return those back to her for her. Yeah, microphone. Got a microphone. I got a soundboard. I mean, a mixer. You know, that stuff costs some money. And I'm not making any money off of this. I'm not making any money off of this. I'm doing this for y'all, man. I'm doing this so I can spread the word. I can spread the message to everybody. Yep, exactly, Tony. Y'all see, you see me clear? So I think we're gonna end it tonight, man. It was a beautiful topic, man. I hope I helped somebody out. Yeah, thank you so much. You love the trophies? Yo, that's not even. We have trophies and totes in the basement. We have trophies in closets upstairs. We got rid of the ribbons. It just was too many. It just was too many. We got trophies all on top of our book casing, our bookcase. We got trophies holding books up. We got trophies all at the bottom of. There's a lot, man. But I set that up for y'all. This don't look like this every day. You know, I set that up. So, you know, I'm trying to be professional. You have to give StreamYard permission to show your name. Yeah. You have to give StreamYard permission to show your name, just like you said. You know, I'm going to tell y'all this. I deal with a lot of hate, you know, with my dog. You know, there's some people that don't even like shots fired, which is cool. You know, but what I do, I used to go at people, man. I used to go hard at people. But all I do now is I post up his productions and his winnings. And I tell people to catch up. Because a lot of people who hating, they ain't been nowhere, man. They ain't done nothing. They ain't doing nothing. You know, so grind hard, man. You got to grind hard. And when you grind hard, you can post up your winnings. You can post up productions. Be like, hey, what you doing? Yeah, talk that shit. Talk that shit. And that's what I'm doing. That's the way I talk about shit. I post up winnings, post up his productions, you know, the successful shit. You know, I don't want to get ugly with people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into this Facebook tough guy stuff. I used to be down with that. You know, I've been in a lot of beefs, you know, when I first came into the game, you know, because I was coming from a place that was way different than this dog world. You know, y'all know. You know, I was coming from a whole different place. That's what's up. If you need any feeding advice, Mr. Rough Tough Guy, hit me up. Hit me up. I got you. So I used to be ready. I used to be ready to fight. I used to go to these shows, man. I used to run up on people. I done ran up on people in the bathrooms, in the parking lots. I had to realize these people ain't about that life, man. This is social media talk, which is a whole different world, man. I had to get my head right because a lot of these people ain't about that life, man. So when it comes to the beef, man, a lot of these people are living in a social media world where it's cool to talk junk to people and there's no consequences and repercussions. You're not doing that on the street. And that's where I was coming from. I was coming from the street where I'm about that action, man, and I'm gonna catch up with you. You running your mouth and I'm gonna catch up with you. And I had to realize quick, man, this ain't, these people ain't about that, man. These people are living it seems like they're living in a fairy tale land, where, it's a lot of these people use the dogs to get at you personally. And you have to peep that. You have to peep that, man. And you can't fall into the traps, man, because you'll end up hurting somebody or somebody end up hurting you. So that's another topic for another show. All right. So I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to the No Bullish podcast. We're going to keep it going. I might have somebody on next week. I might try to have one of my kennel partners on. So, we could talk about something good, something to help y'all out there. I love all of y'all, man. Y'all be easy.